Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. How are we going? I'll just wait for a few people to come in here. If you have any questions, I am live, happy to answer them. Today, I'm going to talk about selection criteria. We are getting so many through, and sorry, I've just had my lunch, and that was corn and broccoli. Yum, yum, yum. We've got a lot of people that are coming through to us at the moment with selection criteria. They think it's a cover letter, but it's actually not. So a standard cover letter is just that one-page document where you talk about your personality and you talk about your why. It's not a repeat of the resume, okay? A lot of people think that you need to talk about your skills, pardon me, your experience and all of those things in a cover letter, and it's not, okay? So today I just want to talk a little bit about selection criteria, what it is, what does it mean, what's the difference. Give me a hi in the comments if you're joining me and where you're joining me from, and if you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay and let me know that you've watched it, and just comment throughout it and let me know your thoughts if this is something you have struggled with, or maybe you're wanting to know how to write, or any of those things. So there's a few people watching here, so give us a hi. Okay, let's crack on into it. So, selection criteria is normally for a council, local, state government or federal government job. It can also be for a large company. So it might be Energex or, gosh, any big construction company, any type of government or large business will tend to want selection criteria. Now, the key with selection criteria, I say this to a lot of people and they're blown away. I actually had someone come in yesterday and, she was saying to me, I won't disclose her name, but she was in the office doing one of her 30-minute consults for the Career Accelerator program, and she was writing some selection criteria, but she didn't necessarily realize it was. So this is what I want to point out to you today. So selection criteria will be worded in so many ways. Now, if you do a good job in selection criteria, you answer it properly and you use a specific time, and I mean specific because it's really easy to write, oh, I've done this in my job and blah, blah, blah. You will get put down. Literally your application will just go straight to the bottom of the pile. And the reason for that is because you haven't answered the question properly, therefore they won't read it. So it has to be a specific time. It has to be an example, okay? Now, using the STAR method, STAR, all right, so situation, task, action, result. Now, it's normally a 2-page document. Now, as I said, if you answer the selection criteria properly, you will have more of a chance at getting a job than a job that doesn't need selection criteria. Why? Because people don't know how to do it properly. Most don't know how to do it properly, therefore they get culled straight out of the pile, which leaves only a small percentage that are answering it properly, which means you're more than likely to get that interview. So when you see selection criteria, don't freak out. Think about it and do it right. If you want training or want help, we do write them. We get a lot of people that want us to do that for them, and we can. But if you want to do it right, do it well, and you will, 9 times out of 10, all of our people get interviews because it's done correctly. So don't freak out. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Yesterday. I want you to really push with it, okay? So the selection criteria can be worded in so many different ways, all right? I'm going to give you some of them now. So you will get, can you demonstrate your ability to? Can you answer the key contributions? Can you answer the key capabilities? Can you address the criteria? They might say anything that says a 2-page covering letter. Don't be put off by the cover letter part. All right. If it's 2 pages and you need to either demonstrate ability, key contributions, key capabilities, address the criteria, anything that might have 4, 5, 6, up to 8 dot points, how you'll be assessed, all of those things, it's selection criteria. These days, HR managers and that for some reason aren't putting the word selection criteria, so it's confusing a lot of people. Even us, when we get the job ad, we have to actually really look at it and go, yep, that actually is selection criteria. Because if you don't do it properly and answer your key capabilities or demonstrate ability, whatever it is, you won't get that interview, guys. I cannot stress enough how important it is to get it right. So the big difference between a cover letter and selection criteria is a couple of things. One, a cover letter is just, it won't talk about addressing anything. It'll just be send your resume through, okay? That's just a standard cover letter that you need to put in all your applications. They need to be different every time. They need to be addressed to someone specifically. If you don't know, find out. I give lots of info in all my training with the Career Accelerator program and the Career Changes Academy membership I have if you want more detail in there. But the cover letter is about your personality and talking about why you would be suited to that job without going on and repeating your resume. All right, so talk about your passions, talk about your why. The selection criteria is a 2-page covering letter addressing demonstrated ability, how you'll be assessed, key contributions, key capabilities, address criteria. So I know I've given you a lot of info there. There's a lot of people watching. So I hope even in the replay, if this has been helpful, let me know. But if you want help to write it, we do them, okay? We can do the whole lot for you, all right? And a lot of people, most people get the interviews. Or you can do a DIY. I think we have some training. I'll have to check with Lisa. We have some training you can purchase on, I teach you specifically on a whiteboard how to do it. But today I just wanted to point out to you, please double check what they're asking for, because if you are perfect for the job and you didn't address the criteria properly, you will not make it through. And that's as blunt as it is, because they're wanting you to understand what they're asking. And if you aren't able to take that direction there in an application, then what makes you think that they're going to think, well, if they can't answer that properly, what makes me think that they're actually going to answer, or when they work for me, actually know how to take direction? So there's a real insight here into knowing what that's all about. Happy to help. There is 100% more chance of you getting a job if you've done a selection criteria right over just a standard job with a normal cover letter, because most won't do it or apply because it's in the too hard basket. Yeah. Give me a yes in the comments if that's you. Are you someone that's seen that at selection criteria and gone, that's too hard, I'm not going to apply? But it was actually like your dream job. It was a job you really wanted, a job that you really want. So most people will actually not apply, which means that if you're doing it right, you've got so much more of a chance to apply. So don't get scared off by it. You can do it. Look out for some of those things that I talk about, and it will 100% help you. Okay, so selection criteria we can help with. Things are ramping up. We've just recruited another 4 or 5 people in the business because we are so busy with resume selection criteria, career coaching. I've just done a live over in the Career Accelerator program group. So that's for all the people that get the real in-depth stuff. That price is going up next month. So if you are interested, just write CAP in the notes here and we'll get back to you. There's a few people that are watching. Sharon, Tamia, you guys are all in the Career Accelerator program. How are you finding it so far, both of you? That's where it's really the A to Z program on everything you need. You get a resume done, LinkedIn done, you get all the training, 6 modules, lifetime access, all that stuff. Anyway, I'm not here to do any of that, but I just wanted to teach you guys today about selection criteria, what it might mean, and how important it is to get it right. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, I'm happy to stay online here and answer those, because I'm here to help. I want to help as much as I can, because things are definitely ramping up in the Seek stakes, even though Seek is the last place that you should be looking for work. Okay, I teach you other ways so you can stand out amongst the thousands, especially from COVID, that are applying, but they're ramping up in a big way. So yeah, and the Career Changes Academy, we only launched that last month, and we've already got 40 members in there, where it's only $147 a month, and you get access to all the modules. You get a Q&A with me every Monday where you submit questions, and they're great questions that come through. Yeah, that's a really amazing thing as well. Hey, Amanda, how are you? You're welcome to me. I'm glad it was informative. Bring on that energy. Woohoo! That's what I'm all about, guys. You're welcome, Piyush. Teaching other ways. Awesome, awesome. Amanda, I hope to be working with you soon, and we're going to get your little niche sorted out. For some of you who don't know, I haven't actually launched it, and if you're still live or you're watching the replay and you've watched this far, I'll let you in on a secret that I'm going to really be letting everyone know very soon. I've been doing it for a while, but I keep it on the low because I have enough clients. I actually help people that want to start their own business but aren't necessarily sure what they want to start, how to execute it, and really niche it down and get it right and execute it in a way where you start making money. So I teach people. I only take on 5 clients at a time. I think I've got 4 still. So I've only got 1 spot left, but that's why I haven't really advertised it. But, I help people literally, the board's behind me here, business concept, goals, target markets, branding, logo. You might have been working for a company for a long time and you're like, I just want to do this for myself now. I will teach you how to set that up and make sure it's set up right and execute and teach you basically what I've done because I've gone from me to a team of 14 Australia-wide, New Zealand in the space of under 3 years. So I help people do that. So yes, I'll be hopefully helping Amanda do that soon. But yeah, so I do that. If anyone's interested, then just type in business consult and we can, I'm the only one that does that in the business. So you will be, business mentor, basically, business coaching. So I started doing that last year, but kept it on the down low because I had people asking me, Kate, tell me how you've done this, what you've done. And there's people flying now. It's really exciting. They're doing their own jam. They're happy. I keep them accountable. I challenge them. I get them on track. And we get them out there. So if you are interested in that, just type business consult or email ask@katelangford.com.au and Lisa will be having a chat with you to see that we're a good fit because we want to make sure that we're a good fit for you and you're a good fit for us. And I do 3-month coaching for business. So Amanda has had that and she's highly recommend a convo with Kate. Thanks, Amanda. You're too nice. But there's some testimonials we have of people that have worked with me personally on business coaching. So if you want any of that help, just reach out or comment below. If you want information on the Career Accelerator program, just type in CAP, C-A-P, or the CCA, which is the Career Changes Academy. That's the $147 a month. That's CCA. But selection criteria, that's what it's all about. Please know the difference. We do it if you want help. You can, again, reach out, ask@katelangford.com.au, and we will get that quote for you. We just need a copy of your resume and the job ad, and we will then get back to you on a quote. They're normally the same, depending on the questions. It's really just making sure, well, first, check if it's selection criteria, because it might not be. All right, if it's not, that's a bonus. But if it is, we'll let you know and then quote you on that. And it's normally a 3-day turnaround as well. So thanks for all the comments today. You're very welcome. Kate will blow your mind. Thanks, Amanda, for the business coaching side. That's so lovely of you. So lovely of you. But Happy New Year to you. And it's great to be back on board. I had a break of a couple of weeks, which I haven't done in 3 years since I started the business. So I found it very difficult to tap out. I didn't really. It was about 5 days. I didn't check a phone, but that was it. But don't tell my team that because they'll get angry at me. Because I love helping you guys. I want to know what's going on. So have a great day. It was nice to jump in. If you have any questions or you're interested or want a 20-minute chat for free, let us know and we'll sort that out. But I hope to talk to you all soon and have an awesome Thursday. Bye.